Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my Wordle tutorial, 8:17 a.m. Sunday, June 22nd, 2025, here in beautiful Yorktown, Virginia. And we have a big hometown parade every October 19th. I'll let you look up why. Some of you know. And I've been using ETAOIN audio lately. They both have 4 vowels, so you're getting the vowels out of the way early. Let's see, lots of green. Oh, wow, not very good. It's going to be tough to get it in 3 now. Let's see if we can get it in 4. So, let's use our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. I'll write in the description for you to memorize. You can get these in 3 or 4 regular like I do. You can do it. You're using data analytics, letter frequency. So in other words, ETAOIN SHRDLUC, ETAOIN SHRDLUC, SH. So the next 5 most common letters in the English language, left to right, TONSH in that order. So let's make a word with these letters, this letter and 4 of these letters. So T, T-O-U, T. Now, a lot of times the vowels in these 5-letter words are positions 2 and 4. So O-U, like bogus, which actually fits, but I don't want to guess that B and the G. Those are not real common. Or U-O, like in the, nothing's jumping out at me there, but you get the idea. So T-O-U, no. How about starting with the O? Outer, but no, can't use the E. N, N. No, I'm not seeing anything. N, S. T-O-U, stout, S-T-O-U-T, but you're guessing a double T, so let's hold off, see if we can find something better. S-H-U-N-T, got it, great one, S-H-U-N-T, S-H-U-N-T, that's a, doesn't that have something to do with the heart? Like a heart valve or something, a shunt? Or is that a stent? No, I think they're both, I think they're related. Okay, oh wow, this is big, this was a great guess. So we got the H, green in the second position, the U and T there. So now let's think about this logically. Now we know the U is either here or here. I don't know of any word starting with UH other than U-Haul. We have to have a T, and U-Haul is a proper name anyway. So I'm guessing that means the U is almost certainly here. And then the T then must be here or here. And I don't know any word that goes HTU, HTU. So almost certainly it's T, H already. We've just narrowed it down to T, H blank, U blank. So we got a chance to get this in 3. So T, H blank, U blank. T, H blank, U blank. I don't know any word that, what? Okay, so let's hold off here. Let's not panic. After the second guess, let's review our vowels. No A, E, or I. We haven't guessed the O yet. We got the U. Maybe a sometimes Y. I'm guessing we're out of vowels here. I think this is going to be a 1-vowel word right there. So consonant, consonant. So let's use our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHR. No, we've already used S. R D L C. So in other words, ORLC. We haven't used O yet. ORLC. So let's review that again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDLUC. So in other words, the next 4 most common letters left to right, ORLC. So now let's plug in, we got T, H blank, U blank, so let's plug in O, T-H-O-U, though, like T-H-O-U-G-H, but that's 6 letters. T-H-O-U, I don't think there's a word that fits. T-H-R-U, throughs, like drive-throughs, but we can't use the S. And that's kind of, I guess through has become a real word now. T-H-R-U. It used to be the other spelling, but I guess it's become a dictionary word now probably after all these years. T-H-L, no. T-H-C-U, no. So let's go through the alphabet. T-H blank U. T-H-A-U. Can't use anyway. B, C, D, E. T-H-E. Can't use. What is it? T-H-I-J-K-L, T-H-L-M-N-O, T-H-O-U. Must be a word I don't know of, but I haven't not known the Wordle word this year, so maybe I'm about to learn a new word. T-H-O-P, T-H-Q-U, Thakui, Thakui. It's a great dance move. Do the Thakui, yeah! Sweeping Australia. Okay, Q-U-R-S-T, T-H-T-U, the toll, a rare snake. The toll, also in Australia. T-U-V, I'm making all this up, W-X-Y-Z. I don't see it. I just don't see the word. So I'm going to try throughs just to waste a guess here. I mean, I know it's going to be T here. So I'm just hoping maybe it's the R. I don't know what else it could be. Not a word. Wow, I can't think of the last time this happened. THRU sounds right, like that would be it. But A, B, thrub? Thrud? Thrug? Thrug, like a thug? A thrug? HIJK LM. Thrum? That's not a word. Thrun? No way. No way. Okay, now we have to go. So this is the first time this year that I didn't know the Wordle word. I'm embarrassed that we got in 3 because I didn't really deserve it. Thrum. But just kind of the process of elimination. In weaving an unwoven end of a warp thread. Cover of adorned cloth. Make a continuous rhythmic humming sound. Strumming. Like strumming. Wow, a thrum is a type of strum, and I play guitar. Wow, not very well. So, anyway, that was wild, huh? I mean, that is just wild that, you know, there's a word thrum out there. Well, we all learned a new word today, right? Most of you didn't know that word, did you? So, anyway, that's it. We'll see you for tomorrow's video. Bye.